If you think CEOs only need to make a few more tweaks here and there, pay just a little more attention to their suppliers, give a few more resources to the procurement function, think again. My co-authors and I don't believe that's enough. CEOs won't solve their problems by doing only that. That's a major reason why we wrote Profit from the Source. We want to provide a blueprint for a radical transformation of your business. I'm Christian Schuh, the host of Procurement in the Park. The blueprint I just mentioned starts with 3 important building blocks. How your CEO needs to change, how your company needs to change, and how your company's supplier ecosystem needs to change. Each of these building blocks comes with key recommendations. Let's give you a brief overview. Take a look at the bottom of the graph on your screen. On the left, you will see the first building block. It revolves around CEOs. They need to change by putting suppliers at the heart of your business. They also need to give your procurement team ownership over the corporate relationship with suppliers. Do this, and they can expect to leap ahead of their rivals. In the middle of the screen, on the left, you'll see the second building block, which relates to your company as a whole. How does your company need to change so that suppliers are at the core and the procurement team plays a strategic role? We have 3 broad recommendations. Under 2, treat your top suppliers as friends. These top suppliers encompass those 20 to 40 that account for half of the procurement budget. And they also encompass those suppliers that may not yet have any spend with you, but are super important for your future. Under 3, put the procurement team at the heart of the product lifecycle. Right now, that team gets involved after a product design is essentially frozen. That's too late to have a meaningful impact on the product's cost, quality, originality, and sustainability. Under 4, create what we call a bionic procurement function. It blends the power of artificial intelligence with the power of human creativity, judgment, empathy, curiosity, and intuition. Finally, at the top of the screen, on the left, is the third building block. It relates to the company's ecosystem of suppliers. How does your company need to change the way it interacts with suppliers so that it can tap some mission-critical sources to gain a competitive advantage? Let's take sustainability as an example. You may ask, what does this have to do with procurement? Surely, the Chief Sustainability Officer would handle this topic. Well, yes and no. The CSO will have a critical role coordinating a company's response to sustainability challenges. But on another level, a company's success meeting environmental, social, and governance standards depends on its relationships with suppliers. And the responsibility for that success falls squarely within the Chief Procurement Officer's domain. Remember, this is just a brief overview of the 3 important building blocks and the 10 key recommendations you'll find in Profit from the Source. In my next video, I'll take a deeper dive into the first of the book's recommendations to transform your business. Still interested? Then subscribe to my channel. Bye.